Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at Wapakoneta High School where the New Bremen Cardinals take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's sponsors are Minster Bank, Bremen Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa, German Farmers Insurance, NKTelco Sports, and First National Bank are sponsors for tonight's telecast from Wapakoneta High School. We have the girls' district here between the Minster Wildcats and the New Bremen Cardinals. Along with Tom Sharp, I'm Dave Kanapke. New Bremen on the season 19-5. They've won 5 in a row. Minster 20-3. They're number 5 ranked in the state. They've won 6 in a row. Both these teams coming off a sectional final win last Saturday, Tom.
Yeah, they did. Minster's win much easier than it was for New Bremen. New Bremen got here by beating Marion Local in a very good game. Marion gave the Cardinals a run for their money in that game. On the other side, the Wildcats, they got here by beating New Knoxville in a game that the only time it was close is really when it was 0-0. The Wildcats led all the way, and it was a pretty big, easy win for them.
Both these teams, Tom, having great seasons, 19 and 20 wins apiece, and they know each other real well, of course. And it's a rematch of what was a great game back on January 18th at Minster, where the Wildcats escaped by just 3.
Yeah, and like you said, Dave, they escaped with a 3-point win. And obviously, anytime you get a win, it's great. But again, you know, these two teams, they know each other. Great athletes on the floor on both teams. Again, it's going to be another great ball game tonight. As these teams know each other well, they know each other's in and outs. Anytime you get a Minster Bremen team together, it's going to be a barn burner.
Should be a good one. Minster New Bremen, district semifinal from Walpock. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to Wapakoneta High School here. They're getting ready for the starting lineups for both teams. Getting all set. They'll be alternating the starters. Number 3, Allie Fisher, a 5'8" senior. For New Bremen, number 5, Macy Putoff, a 5'10" sophomore. Honorable mention, the MAC. Allie Fisher is second-team MAC. Number 4, Ivy Wolf, a 5'8" freshman, first-team MAC. For the Cardinals, also first-team MAC, number 10, Paige Jones, 6'1" senior. Taylor Kogi, 6'2" senior, also first-team MAC. Number 14, Abby Tiemann, a 5'6" junior for the Cardinals. Number 30, 6'2" junior, Courtney Pranger, first-team MAC. Number 32, second-team MAC, Kelly Naylor, 5'6" junior. Damaris Wolf, a 5'9 junior. And for New Bremen, number 50, 5'10 senior, Jane Holman. So again, the starting lineups first for the Cardinals: Macy Putoff, Paige Jones, Abby Tiemann, Kelly Naylor, and Jane Holman. For the Wildcats, Allie Fisher, Ivy Wolf, Taylor Kogi, Courtney Pranger, Damaris Wolf. Head coaches Mike Wist for Minster, Chris Burden for the Cardinals. Tom, you talked about how these teams know each other. You look at the lineups, pretty similar on the matchups.
They are. I think this is a great matchup either way for both teams. Like you said, they both match up really well. It'd be kind of interesting to see how this game starts out. Bremen was really contested the entire game when they played Marion. Minster didn't have hardly any of that. They led the entire way. An easy game compared to a hard game.
Jones and Pranger will tip it off. 6-1 and 6-2, controlled by the Wildcats. Wildcats have their ball in their black and orange trim. Wolf with the 3. Rebound Naylor for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Damaris was open there. Shot just a little short.
Holman turns around, and she travels. Both these teams not real high scoring. They don't rely a lot on the threes, a lot of inside players.
Yeah, they do. First possession there for the Cardinals. First turnover of the ball game. Not really how you want to start out, but, you know, again, it is early. But you want to start out with some momentum.
Some really rugged defense between these two teams. Fisher on the wing. Tries to get it down to Kogi. She'll have to kick it out. Throws it wide of her teammates, and a little bit of nerve so far there, Tom.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. A little bit of nerves here. Again, you know, tournament time, there's a lot on the line. You lose, you go home, you're done. You know, in the regular season, you lose, okay, you bounce back. You can't do that here.
19 wins for New Bremen, 20 for the Wildcats. Lob to Holman. Shot off the mark, rebound Wildcats. Ivy Wolf, the freshman, drives through the lane, stolen away by Putoff, and she is tripped in the backcourt. It'll be a foul on Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf brings it in there into traffic, gets it tied up a little bit of contact, but let them play.
Full court pressure here by the Wildcats. Jones tries to inbound it. Naylor, no problem with the pressure. Teaming with the basketball. Working to Jones. Jones had 17 these last time these two teams played. Holman. Shot up. Too strong. Wolf with the rebound. Looking down court.
And one thing I noticed last time when these two teams played, you know, on the Saturday night in the tournament, New Bremen they were very patient. Again, in that last possession you saw right there, patience.
Shot to Wolf, Damaris Wolf. Long rebound to Tiemann. Cardinals averaging 46 points a game. The Wildcats averaging 52. And a foul on the play.
Yeah, that's the first against Fisher. 2 quick fouls here against the Lady Cats.
Trying to look for our first points of the game. Naylor with a layup. No,
They're
take it
gonna
away.
wave it off. Yeah, offensive foul. So no bucket. Turns it over.
Big call there. We thought I had her first points, but charge was taken, and the Wildcats the other way. 2 minutes into this game. Shot up and in, or long 2 by Ivy Wolf.
Finally, somebody's on the board 2 minutes into the ball game.
Naylor to the hoop, blocked by Pranger. Wildcats pushing the tempo. Damaris Wolf over to Fisher. Now Ivy Wolf, a 3, way off the mark. Not able to save it. It'll be Cardinal basketball.
Yeah, Ivy shot that one up, and as soon as it left her hands, she even said it was off.
Both these students' bodies all dressed up and ready to go, if you will. You got to look in the New Bremen student section a little bit ago. Naylor to Jones. Holman has had the ball a lot so far. Now Naylor. Drives baseline to the hoop.
Nice
Can't
move.
get it
She had the
rolling.
baseline wide open.
Pranger with a rebound. Ivy Wolf shuffles her feet, turns it over. Tried to drive
Third
to the basket.
turnover for the Wildcats.
Into the game, number 12, Hannah Tankman. Coming off a pretty big night. Off the bench, she had 12 off the bench against Marion Local. And there's the steal. Fisher to the hole and in.
Yeah, good steal there by Fisher. Takes it from midcourt all the way to the hoop.
Jones to Tankman. Shot off the mark. Rebound Wildcats. Wolf to her sister Ivy Wolf. 4-0 Wildcats. Down low, Kogi gets it tipped away, tries again, gets her own rebound. This time stolen away, and it'll go to the Cardinals. Cardinals looking for their first basket. We're almost halfway through this first quarter. Teeman in the corner. Now Tankman. Holman with the shot. Long rebound, Jones. That one misses. Still no points for the Cardinals. Outlet pass to Fisher. Drives. And there'll be a travel on the play. Some contact there, but the officials thought not enough there.
Right, yeah, a little bit, but I should have just maybe pulled it out and worked it around.
Number 23, Kendra Thien in the game. Number 40, Janae Hoying, and number 22, Jessica Falk in for the Wildcats. Also 44, Kayla Bergman in. And there's a steal in the backcourt, a jump ball there as Hoying ties up put off. Alder possession will stay with the Cardinals.
Yeah, a break for the Cardinals as the ball stays with them, but if that was a steal, she would have had a wide open layup.
Also Molly Teeman, Molly Smith, number 20 in the game for the Cardinals. Cardinals down 4-0. Very low scoring game so far. Tankman drives. Now Naylor. Underneath Jones. Turnaround. In and out. Battle for the rebound, and we have a jump ball. This time it'll go to Minster.
Yeah, this time it will go over to the Wildcats. As you said, they lead 4-0 in a low-scoring game, and I expect it to stay a low-scoring game.
Minster has beaten the last 12 times these two teams have met. Minster has won all of them. So 12 in a row for Minster against New Bremen. Of course, they want that streak to keep going. Hoying, Falk, 3. Long rebound to Naylor. Cardinals have won 5 in a row going into this game. Minster 6 in a row. Right now, New Bremen just needs a basket, but fortunately, they're only down by 4.
Yeah, you're exactly right there. You know, there's another turnover for New Bremen. That's their 5th turnover.
Jones tried to find Bergman. Not able to get it. Aaron Smith in the game for Coach Chris Burden. Coach Burden had his 100th win of his career at New Bremen on the win against Marion last Saturday night. Hoying now with the basketball. Drives to the hoop. Rebound. Shot up and missed by Thien. And the low scoring continues. Bergman to the hoop and in. Finally for the Cardinals. Nice spin move by the junior Kayla Bergman. Wildcats quickly the other way. Too strong by Pranger. Thien with a follow. Gets her rebound. Another chance. Hoying from the corner. Too strong. Rebound Cardinals as Aaron Smith is fouled in the backcourt. So a lot of shots. Nothing falls and a foul on the Wildcats.
Yeah, that foul's on Thien. That's her first, the 3rd foul against the Wildcats.
Both of these teams, good defensive teams we've seen so far. Bremen only gives up 35 points a game. Minster 33 points a game. And so far we've seen that.
So, yeah, you're exactly right.
Paige Jones into the game. She gets the basketball. Her teammates will clear out. The senior takes it across midcourt. Molly Smith back to Jones. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Aaron Smith now with the basketball to Naylor. Wildcats have played all man-to-man defense. So far, that is the norm for them. Smith almost loses it. Back to Jones. Just 4-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Again, once again here, the Lady Cardinals being very patient.
Naylor puts up a shot, is fouled, and Naylor will go to the line to shoot two.
First one against Hoyne. Fourth against the Cats.
Kayla Naylor, a very good junior season, 8 points a game. Second team All-MAC. So we have a couple substitutions. We have Macy Putoff and number 50, Jane Homan, in for the Cardinals. Paige Toby in the game for the Wildcats, number 13, as well as 21, Danielle Barhorst. And Naylor hits a pair to tie the game at 4.
1:20 left to go in this first quarter.
Fisher on the wing, trying to look down low, nothing open underneath. This is just Damaris Wolf. Kogi tried to do a high-low to Toby, and it goes out of bounds.
It's the 5th turnover for the Wildcats.
So a chance for the Cardinals to take a lead with this possession. They went around 5 minutes before they scored, so.
Yeah, who would have ever thought that, you know?
Pass goes to the backcourt.
Turnover number 6.
And it's been a struggle for both offenses.
No doubt. But like you said, now here's an opportunity maybe for the Wildcats to take the lead at the end of the first quarter as we're just under a minute to go.
Barhorst on the wing. Try to set up Fisher in the corner. Now Damaris Wolf. Rebound Homan. Homan trying to take it all the way, is fouled, and Homan will go to the line to shoot two. Homan, like Naylor, a very good foul shooter. She'll have 2. Homan also second team All-MAC. She shoots 84% like Naylor. Misses the first one. Homan, one of 2 seniors on this team, along with Jones, averaging 8 points a game. Second one to break the tie. And she does. 5-4 New Bremen as they're on a modest 5-0 run here.
Yeah, like I said, 5-0 run to take the lead.
Fisher to Wolf. 23 seconds to go before the first quarter break. Fisher to Wolf. She shuffles her feet. And a travel.
Another turnover for the Wildcats. Number 6.
17 seconds left for the Cardinals to score before this quarter break. Putoff looks over to Coach Burden. Will drive. Tries to give it up. Ball on the floor. Wildcats have it. That will end the first quarter of play. A lower scoring game on our First National Bank scoreboard. Cardinals 5, Wildcats 4. We'll be back with quarter number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West staff, your partner in business.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
Take a look at the Minster student section. They're wearing a lot of their state gear. There's a lot of their state medals, and we also have the Pope here today.
You even have, yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, that's one thing I love about tournament time. The students really get into it, and dressing up and stuff. That's what makes it great.
These student sections really have gotten into it in their games this year, boys and girls. Right now, a battle. So far, Cardinals up 5-4. Holman kick it out to put off. Holman to the hoop, stolen away by Pranger. Pranger leading the break.
Good move there by Pranger, though, just to pull it up and kick it back out.
They try to lob it to Pranger, able to catch it. Double team, and it's thrown away. Nice double team by the Cardinals there.
Yeah, excellent job there, double teaming her right on the baseline, so really making it almost like a triple team.
Put off, Holman with the tray. Jane Holman knocks down the triple and an 8-4 lead for the Cardinals.
Yeah, big bucket there by Jane Holman. 3-ball, Cards up 8-4.
They have scored now 8 unanswered points. Kogi to Wolf. Wildcats haven't been able to isolate Pranger much underneath. This time she gets it outside the arc. Lob to Kogi, double team. Tipped away, it will stay with the Wildcats.
Yeah, Kogi got it down low. Took that little pump fake, which allowed the defense to actually converge on her. Excellent job there by the Lady Cardinals.
Wolf, 3 in. Much needed three-pointer for the Wildcats.
It is. Wolf is 1 of 4 from behind the arc. Big bucket there that the Cats needed, and a turnover on the other end.
Stolen by Pranger. Up ahead to Wolf. Fisher's open, 15-footer. Too strong, gets her own rebound. Pass to Kogi, turnaround in. Wildcats back on top.
Yeah, excellent job there, Kogi getting the 2 points. Like you said, Dave, Cats up now by 1.
Naylor tries to drive and will travel. Momentum seems to be favoring the Wildcats right now.
Yeah, back-to-back possessions of turnovers for the Cardinals. That's exactly what the Wildcats needed. It got them right back into this ball game. They were up 1, looking to extend it here.
9-8, 5:45 to go first half on our First National Bank scoreboard. Wolf to Pranger. Wolf, Kogi trying to open up underneath. And now looking back to Coach Wiss. Pass to Pranger. Double, triple team. Out to Kogi. Ivy Wolf drive, puts one up. Rebound Jones. Lob up ahead to team and now put off. Numbers for the Cardinals. Open in the corner, Tankman for the tray. Hannah Tankman gives the lead back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, the big bucket there by the Cardinals. A nice big 3-ball.
Lead changes again, and we will have a reach-in foul.
Yeah, that's going to go against Berkman. That is her first. Just the second for the Lady Cardinals.
23, Kendra Thien back in the game. You also see number 20, Molly Smith, in for the Cardinals. Both these coaches trying to find some offensive spark off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, almost at the midpoint of the second quarter, and you've only scored 9 points.
Wolf is fouled. Just the third foul on the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's going to go against Putoff. That's her first.
So far, I don't believe anybody with 2 fouls on either team right now. Nobody.
There is not. No, nobody with 2 fouls. It's been a pretty clean game, really.
Wolf will trigger it to Wolf. Thien to Pranger. Pranger's been playing away from the basket the last few possessions. Drive by Falk, rolls in and out. Rebound, Aaron Smith. Tankman in traffic, is fouled. And that is now the 6th foul on the Wildcats.
Yeah, the first against Pranger.
11-9 Cardinals. Minster scored the first 4 points. Cardinals scored the next 8 points. Wildcats had a little run there of 5 in a row, and then the 3-pointer by the Cardinals.
Right, yeah. It's almost been like a game of runs.
Yeah.
Really.
You can tell it's low scoring when I can recap the whole first half like that. Pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah. Turnover number 10 for the Cardinals.
This is not going to be the game. Is going to be if you want a pretty offensive game, this is probably not the game to watch.
No, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
If you want a defensive, physical struggle against 2 rivals, this is the game for you. Wolf walks it up to Thien. Halfway through the second quarter, Wildcats down by 2, the number 1 seed against the number 3 seed Cardinals in this district. First basket there by Pranger as she banks it home.
Yeah, a big bucket there by Pranger, and a bucket that she really had to work hard to get. Bounces it off the glass.
She's their leading scorer at 11.5 a game, and she ties it up at 11. Tankman tries to drive. And we will have a timeout, 30-second timeout by the Cardinals. That'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI K94 FM, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG, Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, and Schwiedeman Pharmacies, our long list of sponsors. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, we're all tied at 11.
We got a barn burner, all tied at 11 with 3:31 left to go in this second quarter.
Winner of this game will play Fort Recovery here on Saturday night, who won very easily over the Ridgemont. Final score by 58-24. They're the number 2 seed as they'll play the winner in what will be an all-MAC final on Saturday night, which isn't unexpected.
Right. No, you're exactly right. It's happened quite a few times here.
Naylor will inbound it. 3-pointer by Aaron Smith. Gives the lead back to the Cardinals. Pranger will drive again and is fouled.
A nice drive there by Pranger. Drawing that foul is Bergman. Now that is her second. She's the only one with 2 fouls.
And it's the first foul shots, I believe, by the Wildcats.
Yep.
Pranger misses the first one. Pretty good foul shooter on the season, 70%. Both these teams pretty good on the foul line. Minster 73%. Cardinals are 68%. So anytime you're around the 70% in high school. Pranger trying to hit the second. rolls it in. Cut the lead to 2. Full court pressure by Minster. Holman against Pranger. Back to Jones. Jones has been scoreless as well tonight. She's the leading scorer at 9.5. To the hoop and just short. Rebound by Pranger, and we'll have a foul on the rebound. So we're getting Talmer getting closer to the 1-and-1 here as a 5 and 6 now on the two teams.
That foul goes against Tankman. That is her first, like you said. That's 5 team fouls for the Cardinals, 6 against Minster.
Under 3 minutes to go. Cardinals up by 2. Pranger to Hoying. She'll launch a 3 and bury it. Some big threes we've had tonight.
It is. That was a big shot there by Hoying. She was wide open, and she drains the net with it.
Naylor will try the 3. Rebound go to the Wildcats. Pass stolen by Jones. Pull up. Too strong. Kogi with the rebound. Chance for the Cardinals goes by the boards.
And Jones has not scored yet in this ball game.
Averages 9, had 17 when they met January 18th. With the threes, I was mentioned for a low-scoring game, it seems like a really high proportional had been on threes.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, yeah.
Point will try another one, and that's 2 in a row for the freshman. Lead now to 4.
Janae is 2 of 3 from behind the arc.
Freshman's got more playing time towards the end of the season. Shot, finger roll by Holman, too strong. Outlet pass to Hoying. This time she's double teamed. Now to Pranger. Ivy Wolf with a 3, too strong. Able to save it, but it's tipped around. Cardinals have the numbers the other way. Naylor to the hole and 1. Big layup by Kaylee Naylor, and she'll chance for the 3-point play. Some fast break there as we'll get another look at the replay here. You see Naylor.
Oh, excellent drive there to the hoop. Drawing the contact. Going to the line now to shoot 1.
It was 5-4 after the first quarter, so really the scoring this quarter has been more of a normal is what you'd expect as Naylor misses it. Coming up on a minute to go before halftime. Wolf, Fisher's open for a tray, and 3 big threes for the Wildcats here lately.
Yeah, gets them that 21-16 lead with under a minute to go in the second quarter.
5-point lead, the biggest lead of the night for the Wildcats. Put off in the corner to Jones. Holman with a tray, and another
nice
big
response.
Cuts the lead to 2. See if the Wildcats play for 1 here.
Down 15 seconds to go.
Coach was trying to shout instructions. That's pretty hard to do here. Down to 10 seconds. Wolf through the lane. Kicks it out. 3 by Damaris. Rebound, Toby. Doesn't go. It's been a battle of the first half. Your score, Wildcats 21, Cardinals 19 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll total up our numbers, come back with the first half stats here on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Best part of my experience at Upper Valley is getting to know different teachers and the way they teach. So you learn a lot about how college is going to be in the future. My name is Paige, and I'm from the Exercise Science program.
And it ends first half of basketball between 2 rivals as the Wildcats lead the Cardinals here in the district 21-19 with the first half numbers. Mr. Tom Sharp.
Thanks, Dave. Pretty uneventful first half, really. Wildcats up, like you said, 21-19. They were 5 of 14 from the field, 4 of 11 from behind the arc. They only shot 2 free throws. So they were only there once, made 1 of 2, 15 rebounds, 8 turnovers. For the Cardinals, they were 3 of 14 from the field, 5 of 6, really good from behind the arc. That's really what kind of got them going and sort of kept them into this. And also the free throw line, they were 3 of 5. 10 rebounds, 10 turnovers. Really not too much of a difference there in turnovers-wise, 8 to 10. But a really low-scoring first quarter for both teams. Really, it was, 5 to 4 in favor of New Bremen at the end of that first quarter. 21-19 in the second. Wildcats outscored New Bremen 16 to 14 in that second quarter.
Yeah, I made it more of a normal type score because the way that first quarter was like, I didn't know if we'd get out of the 20s.
No, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Both teams really picked up maybe the intensity. I don't know if you really want to say intensity because in this game, it's always going to be an intense game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Nobody's been able to get anything underneath, and I'm wondering with all the big three-point shots is now the defense will stretch out a little bit. The middle will open a little.
Right, yeah. I think that's the hopes of that. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
Wildcat basketball to start this district semifinal, and there's a steal almost. Yes, it is. Pass ahead. That's swatted away by Pranger on Tieman's layup. She came out of nowhere. Nice recovery for the junior Pranger. And Wildcat basketball. Wolf with the basketball. Lob to Kogi off the glass and in.
Nice lob there to get it down to Kogi.
Naylor breaking the pressure. Into the corner. Holman, that is blocked by Fisher. So 2 possessions for New Bremen, 2 blocks for Minster.
Taylor, if you're the Cats, that's the way you want to start out.
Trying to extend their 4-point lead. Their biggest lead of the first half was 5. Wolf trying to lob it underneath. Gives it to Fisher. Pranger with the turnaround in. Nice start so far for the Wildcats.
Yeah, perfect start so far. It's hit out of bounds.
Ball tipped out of bounds. So you have Hannah Tankman will check back in the game. Give Naylor a break. Cardinals 19 wins this season. I believe that's the second highest in school history for girls basketball. The 2019 won 21. This team right at 19 and hoping to extend that. Right now down by 6. Tankman pull up. Too strong. Kogi with the rebound. Minster on a little 4-0 run to start the second half. Fisher almost loses it. Kogi's wide open. She'll give it to Wolf. Wildcats at 20 wins. They start out the season 12-0.
Oh, nice pass.
Give the assist to Fisher to Pranger. We talked about at halftime, maybe the inside will open up, and the Minster's been able to do that.
And they have. They've really lobbed it down there twice. Great pass down to her to get it down to her. Like you said, it does open that up. Makes that pass a little bit easier to get down.
Minster being aggressive there. Foul on Ivy Wolf. Timeout, New Bremen, full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching girls tournament action here on NKTelco Sports.
Mama Rosa's is looking for dedicated people to join their family. You will enjoy benefits and camaraderie not available at most jobs. Our culture promotes the idea of teamwork, respect, and honesty. It also encourages excellence in our performance, which translates into a quality product for our customers. Go to mama-rosas.com to begin your career.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
Just 2 minutes into this second half, Tom, but the Wildcats have made a statement.
Yeah, they have. They come out here pretty strong. Scoring on every possession so far and playing excellent defense.
Put off shot is out of bounds. And one thing we've had tonight, Tom, though, is one team seems like they get ahead a little bit, the other team answers.
And you're right. It's sort of been like a game of runs. The Wildcats will go on a little run, and then the Cardinals will come back and they'll go on a little run.
Tankman's three. Holman and Pranger battle for it. They say it goes off of Holman. It'll be Wildcats basketball. 6-0 run here to start the second half for the Wildcats. Pranger is triple teamed and fouled. Wildcats have been more successful getting it underneath so far this half.
Yeah, once again, they got it down to Pranger. And this time she does draw the foul, and just the first foul against Tiemann.
Pranger, the leading scorer for the Wildcats, at 7. A very quiet 7 so far. Kogi,
wow, a lot of bumping. And
travel. Travel must have happened before the bump.
Could have gone either way, absolutely, yeah. So a break for the Cardinals here.
Need to capitalize. Leading scorer for the Cardinals, Homan, was 7. Homan will pull up for the jumper. Kogi with a rebound. Outlet pass to Fisher. Wildcats trying to push the tempo whenever they can. Wolf. Back to Wolf. Now Ivy Wolf all the way over Fisher. Will drive, tries to pass it underneath. Able to escape with the basketball of the Wildcats. Ivy Wolf to the basket, nice move.
Wow, nice move. Gets the lucky roll and just rolls right in there.
And now a 10-point lead for the Wildcats.
Biggest lead of the night.
Definitely a big possession here for the Cardinals. They need to score and get some momentum back. Tankman, Holman. Tankman open for the tray. Short. Try to save there by Tiemann, and it will go to the Wildcats. A lot of substitutions for both teams. We'll catch up as we go along here. Both these teams, very deep teams. They both go about 9-10 deep.
And yeah, I wanted to say that earlier, but I forgot about it when we started having some fouls called. I said, if anybody really does get into foul trouble, one nice thing about either team is they do have a deep bench.
Boy, a lot of players for Coach Wuss and Coach Burden. Right now, Coach Wuss ahead with a 10-point lead. Falk to Pranger. She will drive, is bumped on her way on the drive. That'd be a common foul before the shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say before the shot, so Wildcats will keep it underneath the bucket. It's the first against Jones, the second against the Cardinals, the second half.
See number 24, Aaron Smith, 5'8" junior, back in the game for the Cardinals. Again, the winner to play the number 2 seeded Fort Recovery Indians here on Saturday night in what will be an all-MAC district final. Good chance we'll see an all-MAC district final in boys here next week as well. There's some boys teams having some very good years this year in the MAC. Thien with the basketball to Wolf. Pull up, and not sure the Wildcats have missed this half, have they?
Not that I have down.
Drive by Jones. They've been able to get it underneath. So had some good looks.
Yep.
Wolf had a nice drive. They haven't had to rely on any threes so far. So
That's the first against Falk, the first against the Wildcats in their second half.
12-point lead. Cardinals have yet to score this quarter, and there's another steal.
Another turnover.
Wolf with the basketball, gives it to Pranger. The freshman Wolf. The fellow freshman Hoeing. Work around the perimeter, Falk, back to Wolf. She'll try the three and in.
Wow. It's a big three ball right there.
They can shoot it inside, they can shoot it outside, and the Wildcats red hot. Lead down to 15. Bergman will go to the line and shoot 2 after the foul.
Yeah, they're going to give that one against Pranger. That's her second. Third against the Cats. Bergman to shoot 2.
5'10" junior. Averages right around 4 points, mostly off the bench. Has started some games as well. As she breaks off the schneid, if you will, for the Cardinals. They get their first points this half. They started off the game that way, too. The Cardinals didn't score.
You're right, you're right. I think this drought here was a little longer than it was in that first half, but.
And more importantly, Minster was scoring during their drought.
Yes.
But Bergman able to hit a pair. Try to get her Cardinals back in the ball game as they trail by 13. Falk all the way over to Hoeing. Into the corner to Fisher. Paige Toby, number 13 in the game, trying to post up underneath. Senior 6-footer. Al Fisher steps back. Coming up on 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Wildcats have been hot from the field, have yet to miss. They've opened up what is now a 13-point lead. Drive to Thien. Toby is fouled.
Yeah, nice pass by Thien over to Toby. It's the second foul against Putoff.
So the senior 6-foot Paige Toby misses the foul shot. So we'll get another look at the replay here.
Yeah, excellent job there as Thien gets double teamed, is able to pass the ball off to Toby.
Back to live action. Toby cans in the second one. Lead back to 14. Homan put off Smith. Off the mark, there'll be a foul on Homan over the back. Right now on both ends of the court, the Wildcats getting the better end of the Cardinals.
Yeah, they are, definitely. They're playing extremely well to start this third quarter, offensively and defensively.
Falk tries to drive now to Hoying. It was a 21-19 game ahead by the Wildcats, but in the second half they have yet to miss a field goal attempt. That one is the first miss on a shot other than the foul shots. Put off to the hoop, too strong. Bergman is the nice follow. Caleb Bergman with 4 points this quarter, cuts the lead to 12.
Yeah, cuts it to 12. A big bucket there as we're under a minute to go in this third.
Falk to Hoying. Now Fisher. Fiend. Hoying pass underneath to Toby. Ball is stolen by the Cardinals. And now tipped away, will stay with New Bremen. Paige Jones, number 10, in for fellow senior Jane Homan. With 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jones with the basketball, passing ahead to Smith. Molly with the basketball to Macy Putoff. Wildcats are making the Cardinals work at every turn here.
Down to 15 seconds.
Jones is fouled.
It's the second against Fisher. Fourth against the Cats. Got 12 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice pass.
And in. Jones to Putoff. Cuts the lead to 10.
They made that look too easy.
Down to 3 seconds. Fisher with the three and drains it. It's good. Big tray there by Allie Fisher to end the third quarter.
What a big bucket there to end the third quarter. Cats up 38-25 with 1 to go.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
1 quarter to go in this district semifinal. The Wildcats have opened up a 13-point lead.
A big 13-point lead in this ball game, Dave. They started out that quarter extremely strong on defense, couple block shots down on this end, and only missed 1 shot from the field that entire quarter.
And after that, and there's a steal by Wolf. And after Bremen hit that basket within 10, I was going to say they're back in this game, and then Fisher hits a 3 right at the end of the quarter.
You're exactly right. You would think that if you're watching this game, because that's mostly what this game has been, is a game of runs. And you thought, well, okay, now Bremen's going to creep right back into this game.
The Wildcats with the basketball. Offense has definitely been clicking here in the second half. Goes into the backcourt, off a put-off. They'll call a foul on Macy as Wolf ended up getting the ball. Nice show of sportsmanship between the two ladies there.
It's going to be the third foul against Putoff.
She will leave in favor of Jane Homan, number 50. Wolf will walk it up. Fisher on the wing. Now Damaris Wolf. Drive. Blocking foul. And that'll be a shooting foul for Wolf. Or check that before it.
Yeah, I think they're going to wave that off and say it was beforehand.
Well,
it's the second against Naylor, so the 6th team foul.
See, the players lined up like I thought it was, like they're going to shoot. But
yeah,
he waved it off, so that's right. As we get another look at the replay right here. Good call. It was before. It was the contact before the shot. In the NBA, she's shooting. So, shot in. Ivy Wolf with a tray. Now with 12 points. Lead now to game high 16 for the Wildcats. Naylor to Tiemann. Steal. Pass up ahead. Tipped away, but will stay with the Wildcats.
It's turnover number 13 for the Cardinals.
Inbound to Kogi. Should go to Ivy Wolf. Damaris Wolf in. The offense continues for the Wildcats.
It does, and I think the Lady Cats now really feel that 3-ball coming.
They're at 43 points. They have been undefeated this year. Anytime they have scored 42 or more in the game, they're 17-0 when they score at least 42. So they passed the magic number with that shot. Ball on the floor. Following up on that, 17-0 when they score over 42. If they're under 42, they're 3-3. 3 of their losses have been there. So it's easy. Just score 42.
It's that easy. Come on.
The other thing at Minster this year, their 3 losses, all Division III opponents. They haven't lost to any Division IV opponents, and that's a streak they want to continue through this tournament.
Oh, absolutely. You bet. You bet.
This Division IV tournament.
Yep.
And now an 18-point lead.
Wide open.
Damaris Wolf. The Cats on fire. Hard to believe this is a 2-point game at halftime. So Minster offense has just opened it up. Jones was fouled.
It's the first against Kogi. The 5th against the Cats.
Right now, you're the Cardinals. You got to score and score quickly to get some type of a run.
No, you're exactly right. It's going to take more than one.
And there is a foul on Fisher.
They're going to say she was fouled, but it was well after the shot.
Good point. So it'll be an out-of-bounds play.
It'll be out of bounds instead of 3 free throws. And that's the 3rd foul against Fisher. She checks out of the ball game.
In favor of number 40, Janae Hoying. Put off with a basketball. Back and tipped into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back.
Well, they're going to say it was not tipped.
Coach Burden not real happy with that call. Didn't have a lot of protests from the fans, which we didn't have a real good angle where we're at.
Yeah, I did not see it. I couldn't.
We're right on the end line, if you will, in the corner. But the reaction by Macy Putoff made it look like she thought it was tipped.
Right.
Anyways, Damaris Wolf tries to, they will call it traveling there. Game was 5-4 Minster after one, 21-19 in the second quarter, and then 38-25 after 3. Cardinals break the pressure. Jones with a jumper. A tray by Jones and a quick timeout there by Coach Burden, a 30-second timeout. Another chance to thank our sponsors, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa, German Farmers Insurance, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, and Schwederman's Pharmacy. Also, at the end of the game, Tom and I will pick a player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco Sports. Right now, it's looking pretty good, favorable for the Wildcats with an 18-point lead.
Yeah, the Wildcats are still playing strong, just the way they started this second half. Lighting it up from the field and playing strong defense.
If you just joined us in the third quarter, Minster only missed one shot from the field. Made a lot of those in a row before they missed it. Bremen trying to do some pressure here, but a foul, and that will be the 7th team foul.
Yeah, that's her second. So we'll send the Wildcats to the line to shoot one in bonus.
Maris Wolf, very good 77% foul shooter. Hits the first. You go up and down this lineup. You have her at 77. You have Ivy Wolf at 88. You have Kogi at 79. There's 3 of them at 75 or higher. And as I say that, she misses the next one. We talked a lot about the shooting, how well deserved, but the thing that isn't as obvious as the defense has been just overwhelming.
Oh, it has been, and it's been mostly the second half.
Yes. Whatever Coach Wiss said in the second half needs to bottle that.
Yep, no, you're exactly right. Whatever was said there in that locker room,
sometimes
girls really came out here and responded well.
It isn't sometimes what the coach says, is what the players determine they're going to do.
And that's true, too. That's true, too.
As Jones will go to the line to shoot 2.
The second one on Falk. 7th for the Cats, so the Cardinals are in the bonus also.
1-1 here for the senior Jones. Player of the year in the MAC in basketball 2 years ago. Didn't play basketball last year. Of course, this fall led her Cardinals to the state championship of volleyball. Congratulations to the Lady Cardinals on that state title. Hits a pair there. About halfway through this fourth quarter, Wildcats in control with a 17-point lead after breaking it wide open in the third quarter. And there's a steal. Holman leading the break. Tipped away, and that goes off of Naylor. Turnover gives it to the Wildcats.
Yeah, gives it right back to the Wildcats. A possession that the Cardinals really needed.
Starting to run out of time
yes,
now.
Yeah. Almost approaching here the middle of this fourth quarter.
Mix up. Naylor to the basket is blocked. Wolf and then Pranger. And one thing was Wolf. She's a guard. She's in the backcourt. I don't know exactly where Pranger was, but you think she had to be back.
Right,
and she got all the way down here.
Yeah, she did. She did. Good hustle.
Put off. Trying to find a teammate. Has to go all the way top to Naylor. That's not over in the back. Not an inbounds pass. This Cardinal team at one time was 11-1 on the season. He's won 19 games, second highest in school history. Right now in some trouble. They've run into a hot Minster team here in the second half. Jones turnaround off the mark. Falk tried to save it before she went out of bounds. As we mentioned, Coach Burden won his 100th game on the sectional final win. So congratulations to Coach Burden on his milestone. Cardinals have had their 4th straight winning season. Now, this has been a very successful season. Unfortunately, when you get to the tournament, good teams lose, and the season comes to an end.
Right. No, you're exactly right. Yeah. And like we said earlier on, nerves a little bit in this game when it started, that first quarter being so low, scoring. But then again, it is. Like you just said, you lose here, you're done.
Yeah.
If you lose during the regular season, you still got games to win yet.
Yeah, a lot of time these players have put in all season. And when you see the end coming near, it's hard for the players and for the fans.
Yep, absolutely.
The tough nature of high school single elimination tournament. She have a foul there.
Going to go against Naylor. That's going to be her third. So Fisher going to go to the line to shoot 1-1.
Fisher last year set a school record for number of assists in a season. More of a shooting guard this year. Misses the first one. Rebound Bergman. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Hoyne cannot chase it down. Barring a big run by New Bremen, Wildcats are going to come back here on Saturday night. We'll have that game against Fort Recovery here on NKTelco Sports. Foul in the backcourt, and Molly Smith will come to this end to shoot the 1-and-1.
That's the third against Falk.
Smith, the 5'8" junior. A lot of juniors on this team, only 2 seniors. So there's going to be a lot of players coming back.
You're exactly right.
One of those seniors back in the lineup in Jones. Places Aaron Smith right now. Molly Smith for the 1-and-1. Rebound Pranger. Under 3 minutes to go. Wildcats trying to put a bow on this game. Fisher, pass underneath, stolen away by Jones. Tankman, 3, well short. Bergman with the follow and in. Kayla Bergman with some big baskets here in the second half. She's had 6 of her 8 points in the second half. Chance for the 3-point play is Homan back in the game. The Wolf sisters back in for the Wildcats. As well as Kendra Thien. 3-point attempt here by Bergman. Three-point play, the 14. Wolf to Wolf, back to the younger Wolf. Pranger to Ivy Wolf. Wildcats in keep away mode here.
Yeah, take some time off that clock. 2:15 to go in the ball game.
Pranger to Thien. A lot of good ball handlers out here for Coach Wiss. Janae Hoying. Out to Ivy Wolf. 2 minutes to go. Wildcats just playing keep away. There's probably only layups only or a foul. Wolf to Wolf. To Pranger and
good
one.
Feed.
Excellent execution of what you want to do at this point in the ball game.
Yeah. And the killer part, it was not just that you gave up the basket, but you gave up the basket and the foul now.
So Pranger with the chance of the 3-point play. Now, Pranger with the chance for the 3-point play. Rebound the other way. Homan.
Are not having much success at the foul line tonight.
Shot out by Homan. She will go to the line to shoot 2 here.
The third against Pranger.
Jane Homan has had a very nice career at New Bremen. Second team All-MAC for the 5'10" senior. A lot of experience. I think she's played at least 3 years on varsity, if not 4. Averaging 8 points her senior year. fine career for Miss Homan. She and Paige Jones, the only ones that will graduate from this squad. Right now it's the Wildcats' night. Ball tipped away.
Yeah, and unfortunately there for the Cardinals, as Jane Holman missed them both, but missed the opportunity to score there with the clock off.
As Holman leaves, she gets a standing ovation from the Cardinals fans as they appreciate her career. Bring her in some trouble to Wivey Wolf. Minute 20.
There's going to be a travel.
Coach Burden's just substituting his players one by one. Coach Wiss to do the same. 34, Lauren Cardonier in the game. 42, Hannah Kramer in the game. Kara Berkey in the game for the Cardinals as well. Cardinals are going to end this season at 19-6. A very fine season.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was a battle until the second half, and the Wildcats broke it open. You have Reagan Webker in the game, number 12 for the Wildcats, 14, Kayla Richard, 21, Danielle Barhorst. Right now, Aaron Smith with the basketball for the Cardinals. Now Hannah Kramer to Berkey. Now Smith. Under a minute to go here in this district semifinal. Kramer. Shot by Berkey, short. Barhorse with the rebound. Wolf with 38 seconds. See if they just dribbled out or they run through the offense. Richard on the wing to Wolf. We'll have a timeout. Coach Wiss, just a quick timeout. Getting a couple more players. Number 5, Courtney Ernst and Lily Pelletier. As the Wildcats will win their 21st game of the season, and they'll try to win their 3rd district in a row against Fort Recovery on Saturday night. Barhorse to the basket and in. Danielle Barhorse will put a cap on this game. The Wildcats go over 50. Shot up there by Cardonier. Last shot by Smith, and that will end the game. Your score on the First National Bank scoreboard. The Wildcats 51, the Cardinals 33. We'll be back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection. American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Minster Wildcats defeat the New Bremen Cardinals here in district action. Our score on the First National Bank scoreboard, 51-33. With the final numbers, Mr. Tom Sharp.
Thanks, Dave. What a great second half it was for the Wildcats as they started out that third quarter on a tear. For the game, they were 20 of 40 from the field, 9 of 17 from behind the arc, 3 of 8 from the free throw line, 16 rebounds, 17 turnovers. For the Cardinals, they were 11 of 37 from the field, 5 of 11 from behind the arc. Free throws, they were 8 of 13, 15 rebounds, and 16 turnovers. But what a game it was, Dave, coming out that third quarter for the Wildcats, just on a tear offensively and defensively.
Outscored New Bremen that quarter, 17-6, and what was a 2-point game at halftime.
Yes, you're right, it was. It was 21-19 at halftime.
Yeah, it was, and it was such an intense first half. It was so close that if you turn this game on in the fourth quarter, it didn't seem like the same type of game.
No, you're exactly right. I think you said it midway through the third quarter, maybe it was at the end of the third quarter, that it was 38-25 at the end of that quarter, but I thought you said you didn't think, and I was kind of with you. Either team was going to get out of the 20s, according to the way it was in that first half.
It was 5-4 the first quarter.
The first quarter, yeah.
You do the math, it'd be 20-19 or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it really turned it around there. Really there, and New Bremen just couldn't answer. The Cardinals end a very fine season, 19-6 overall. The Wildcats go to 21-3.
Yeah, again, they're going to move on, and like you said, a fine season, a great season for the Cardinals with 19 wins and a young team.
Yes.
So
only 2 seniors, and we'd like, before we forget anything, we'd like to mention, when it's the last game like that, I'd like to mention the seniors, Paige Jones and Jane Homan. You know, congratulations on their career. Best of luck in their future. They've been a part of this turnaround. It's been 4 straight winning seasons for the Cardinals, just not their night tonight.
Just not their night tonight, and unfortunately that happens, especially at tournament time.
Let's talk about our players of the game, sponsored by NKTelco Sports. First, we'll start for Minster. We're going to go for somebody who gave them a spark off the bench.
Oh, you're exactly right. That spark came right at that end of that second quarter. Janae Hoyne came down here and drilled 2 3-pointers back-to-back to end, or maybe not to end, but very close to the end of that second quarter, which I really think sparked the Lady Wildcats, and as they went into that locker room at halftime with that lead.
Congratulations, Janae. And for the Cardinals, we'll give it to one of those mentioned seniors, Jane Homan.
Yeah, Jane had an excellent game tonight. Probably not the game that she wanted, obviously. The game you want to win. But a great player, ending her career at New Bremen.
So congratulations to Jane, and that'll wrap it up from here for our people in our NKTelco Sports van. Isaac Sell and Daniel Allen on camera, Bryce Hamrick, Blake Terpstra, and Kurt Kuffner, for my partner, Tom Sharp. I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching.